Hey guys, welcome back to Khong driving. We are in the Peugeot Landtrek 4x4 pickup, and we are actually somewhere near Bukit Borontong, and we wanted to check out this brand new 4x4 on dirt. We managed to find a little road. I have never been up here before. I've seen it many times, and now we're going to try to climb up this dirt road. There's a very steep slope, and we just want to see what it's like. So this is the Landtrek. We have a 1.9 liter diesel engine, 150 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. So we are in two-wheel drive. There is a four-wheel high on the fly shifting, and then to go to four-wheel low you have to stop lah. So we have the aircon on. We have an automatic 6-speed gearbox, and we are just going to go we are on normal mode. Okay, so for off-road driving, you don't want to go and try the sport mode lah or eco mode lah. You just drive normal mode. And let me just tell you something about off-road driving. It's not about going through and banging everything and breaking your car. It's about getting through in one piece and keeping the car or truck in good condition. So that's why even the horsepower is not important. You know, the old Land Rovers that used to be the backbone of the country, like building, you know, and in Cameron Highlands, they have hardly 50 or 60 horsepower, and most important is they're able to chug up the hill and do that, and do the work they're meant to do, carry vegetables or carry people. So here we are going up the hill, and we are not going fast. Okay, now ground clearance is important, 235 mm, and of course it's not very comfortable because it's on a very rough road. So you need to be sprung well. Okay, you need to have good springs and good suspension that doesn't crash all the time. Yeah, so we are climbing up the hill, and we are in two-wheel drive, and oh, we are sliding back. See? Okay, so you see, it's all about grip. Now we got up to here because the Landtrek has got all-terrain tires, 18-inch. So what we're going to do now is going to go to four-wheel high, and that gives us four-wheel drive. So there was a bit of a slippery patch, right? Okay, now we're going to start moving. Oh, it's got hill assist. So hill assist is active. It's showed there. And you see how we are four-wheel high, still high gear ratio. We're in first gear, and we are climbing up this hill. So this is what four-wheel drive does for you. You get drive to the front wheels, drive to the rear wheels. So if you have a mud patch, the rear wheels slip, the front wheels grip. Yeah, and vice versa. So having all-wheel drive, you see here on the this one, there's a sensor that senses there's some obstacle, and then you see here, this is the right hand side of the vehicle, this is the left hand side of the vehicle. So this is a very good aid. This is a 360 view from the top. Okay, you can see where the car is. You can see the bushes on the left, on the right. You can see the clearance. Yeah.
Wait, auto turn on?
Yeah, it auto turn on. So which is very good.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. Okay, so going through dirt and all that, you try not to scratch the car. Okay, so you have to watch it lah. The idea, you see down here, you see the slope down there, it's a bit slippery. Somebody has slided down or tried to come up and got stuck. So going downhill, actually it has hill descent control. Let's see.
There.
Press hill descent control. Let's see what it says.
There, it's on.
Okay, hill descent control is on, and you see it automatically brakes. I've taken my foot off the brake and accelerator, and the vehicle is just going down the hill by itself. Wait, let me reverse up and do it again, coming down the hill. Okay, I'm gonna reverse up the hill.
Wow, reverse.
Okay, reversing, I'm looking at the mirror. Of course it's a straight road lah, so I just have to basically keep the car in the line. And we have 4-wheel drive, of course, so it's climbing up the hill very well. So far this car is doing okay, you know, as far as I'm concerned.
Very impressive.
Oh, very impressive. And of course I had my doubts. I've never seen a Peugeot 4x4 before, so I wanted to know. Okay, so you can see in front. Okay, this is going down a slope where 4-wheel drive high. Okay, on very steep slopes you go in 4-wheel drive low, and then the speed will be even slower. But let's just go down the hill, and okay, hill descent control is on. See, it brakes and it holds the car back, and see, you can feel the brake working. So it brakes on the correct wheels and manages the speed.
It's braking front and back.
Yeah, it's braking front and back wheels. And this is the hill descent control. See, still working.
And that's ABS, doesn't lock up.
Yeah, it doesn't lock up, so it's very nice. Okay, I think after a certain speed it will go off. Okay, and you can leave it on, because once you accelerate, the what you call hill descent control is deactivated, but it's on. So anytime you go to a hill slope, you just lift off and let the vehicle do the work.
What does this do?
This is a what you call diff lock.
Oh, diff lock.
So
it's
diff lock will lock. I think it locks the rear wheels, and it allows them to, or makes the wheels turn at the same speed. See, okay, see, it's working by itself. This hill descent control. Now, if we had it in low range, then the speed will be even slower. Okay, so this part is
muddy.
very muddy and slippery. So we are now on 4-wheel drive. The car is just going through without any problem. Now, if your tires were bald, you also have problem lah. But fortunately, we have the all-terrain tires, and you're going through it without any problem. Now, if you're going off on a 4-wheel drive adventure into the jungle, then what I would advise everybody to do is you should get a buddy. You should have 2 vehicles and at least a tow rope in between the 2 of you, or a snatch strap, because you can get by 99% of the time, and then the 1% of the time you get really muddy or deep rut and you get stuck, you'll be very glad to have a friend with you. Yeah. So for off-roading, it's always good to go with 2 people. Of course, today, I mean 2 vehicles. Today we have 3 people lah. Asher is at the back.
Hello.
And wow, this is a gem of a road, man. Very good for off-road.
We're doing it differently this time.
Yeah. So, oh, that sounds good. Okay, so we have got a bit of a road. Wow. Oh, okay, this is really our first time going on this road.
Very deep inside. Very deep.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. Where does this go? On the left? Left goes to a work site. Wow, nice. That's interesting. Michael is getting ideas. You see the laugh?
Yeah.
Ooh, my laugh though. Like that. ABS working.
Traction control.
Oncoming. You don't want to meet another truck doing the same thing going around this track.
Okay, traction control off.
Cannot see.
Oh, that's fun.
Uncle Wes in his natural habitat now.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Okay guys, so we are going out of this area. It's just a short little road, bit of fun, and now we're gonna climb this hill. Okay, we are on two-wheel drive, and I think it's drying up, so if there is traction, we'll be able to go up. Yes, no problem. Look at that, what a view, man.
Yeah, we
Now you can see the road in front, and we're going down the hill. Okay, we can have our hill descent control on. Yeah, and it will just go down by itself. See, you can hear the brakes automatically engaging. They bite. Okay, so we have a bit of a clear road. Let's go. Yeah, but still you have to be careful because of the bumps. Okay, here we go. We are going out of this area and say bye-bye to the guy. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, we are still in the Landtrek and we are on another dirt road. We're going to check out the ride on this all-weather. This is an all-weather road, but there are a lot of traffic for people going in and out of this area. Fishermen lah, tin miner lah, fish pond managers lah. So we have to be careful, and because on dirt, if you brake, it's not going to stop immediately. There's a lot of sliding and things going on. So most important is how is the ride. Okay, so this is a 4x4 type of ride, not like car. Yeah, so it will be a bit on the bumpy side, but that's okay because the strong suspension is to allow your vehicle not to sink down so much, and also for you to carry goods should you require it. So we are going slow, and where we can see we can go a bit faster lah. Okay, so we are still on two-wheel drive. You can put it on four-wheel drive to give it a bit better. Yeah, maybe we should put it on four-wheel drive. Yeah, four-wheel high on the fly, and the grip immediately improves. Because just now when it was just a two-wheel drive, you accelerate, the tail will start wagging, you know, it's like a little friendly little dog. But now on four-wheel drive, it's a bit more stable. And yes, so if you're going off-road, it's a good idea to go into all-wheel drive, and you can drive like normal. The grip is so much better. Yes, it's a bit bumpy, but it's because the road is bumpy. Yeah. So careful around the corner. You never know what you meet around the corner. Definitely not a beautiful girl. And definitely not a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. Most probably another truck. So you keep to one side. Okay, so the impression I need to have is Is this any different from any other truck that I've taken on this road? I've taken quite a few, and honestly speaking, it's as good as any other truck, because you're not going to be driving very fast. You're going at about 40 to 50 kilometers per hour. Now we're slowing down to 20, you know. So on this type of terrain, it's as good as any of the trucks. In fact, it's a bit even more comfortable. Yeah, we have good seats and also nice leather wrap, and you can see the king of all kings, the Saga. Okay, so like I said earlier, this is an all-weather road, and you can drive anything on this road now. And you can be the king here, because if you don't move over, nobody can overtake you. I guarantee you. See, you can't overtake unless he lets you.
Oh, it's going quite fast also. Maybe secretly a rally driver.
He drives here every day. So the only thing that keeps him from going fast is the thought that there's an oncoming car, you know.
True.
So it's the same. He also has to worry about oncoming cars. So a lot of bird lovers come here because a lot of migratory birds come here.
Yeah, come here for photo shoot.
You can come here for photo shoot and things like that. Okay, here's a bit of a straight stretch. Still have to slow down in case of somebody over the crest. Okay, it's clear for a bit. Okay, we're gonna go up the hill, 4-wheel drive low, and in first gear, actually I'm just in D, and we just climb up. Let the 4-wheel drive system work. Take it nice and easy. We have all-terrain tires. It just climbs up without any problem. See how the camera comes on when it senses there's something near. The camera comes on, so you get actually a 360-degree view of yourself climbing up, and then the left and right hand side of the vehicle. So it takes the effort out of climbing. So, you know, it makes it so easy.
Now got front camera as well.
Yeah. And now we're at the top. Done.
That's it.
So guys, that's it guys. That's the Peugeot Landtrek 4x4. And as far as I'm concerned, I think it's a great vehicle and also affordable. We have taken it up the mountain, we've taken it out into the mud, we've taken it onto the dirt track, and you can see how dirty it is, but it's still a great car underneath. So I like it. So thanks for being with us. I hope you liked our video, and if you did, please subscribe and also share. And thanks very much for being with us. Till we meet again in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye.